Good evening, people. Good evening. How the hell are y'all? How are y'all? Well, y'all triggered by Adrian earlier. Truth was, she needed a nap. Probably still asleep. Actually, her and the clown, that was the last thing both of their old ass said when I got off the phone with them. They needed to go take a nap. This was like 4 or 5 o'clock. They old. They're just old. It is what it is. Room shaker, what are you doing? You causing trouble over there, I see. You done had like 18 lives since yesterday. I know that means something is going on. I've been sharing them and speaking. I don't know. I've been in another realm. I've been watching girls in booty shorts do yoga and shit. I don't want to watch these niggas argue. There's other shit to watch. It's just me though. Well, as y'all see the title, it was some Asian chick. I don't really know I just know what the title said. And Tommy did a video on it and he reviewed her playing it. I don't know what she gonna say, but we're gonna listen to it together because, I just thought it would be interesting. No other reason than that. Do I have any news? I don't think I have any. I don't have any YouTube news. I honestly do not give a fuck what the ops are doing. I did happen to. I think the only thing I checked out that wasn't from over here was The Truth. It said that whatever channel that we doing the videos. Not impressed. It's AI. Don't care. They a UP fan. Good for them. But other than that, I don't have anything. I have nothing. I don't give a fuck what them people's doing. Clearly, I don't. Life goes on. Y'all make sure y'all go watch the Lil Rod video. About 1,000 people have watched it since I shared it last night. Y'all go watch it. It just doesn't make sense how he's snitching on everybody. I mean, they will not. Diddy name is getting ran through the mud right now. He ain't been charged with nothing, and this is just a lawsuit, civil lawsuit. Clearly, Diddy's not trying to settle, but he settled with Cassie immediately. He's not trying to settle with Lil Rod. He must either think he could kill him or he could beat him in court. But Lil Rod did amended the case. This nigga he going back adding shit in there. But he started off crying about, fuck it, we finna listen to Lil Rod. I think we've done it before. We finna do it again since it's pertinent. Let's listen to what Lil Rod was crying about when he first came out. And see, these folks is arguing with me on TikTok about this shit too. These folks talking about he worked for free. Don't nobody work for free. I'm like, well, typically in business and shit like that, but the beat maker don't just give his beats away and say, I'm gonna let you pay me whatever you think is fair when the album is over. You sign your paperwork up front, or you get cash per track, or however the fuck y'all work it out. You don't do a whole album, then be like, where my money? That's your fault. But we're gonna listen to what he said. I don't know why these people are ignoring him talking about the contract he got, but you signed it, G. You signed it. Like, did you? What happened? Hold on, let me find Lil Rod because I had my other video pulled up. Here you go. I see he ain't done no interviews. His lawyer done told him shut the fuck up.
I apologize to anyone. This video may be embarrassing too. Let's just jump right into it. Some of you may know me or may not. I'm a music producer who's a writer and musician. Different genres. I started in the gospel and jazz and R&B and worked my way over to the hip hop side. I've been working on an album. I took a year off straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy. And it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. I should be celebrating, but the truth is I'm not. Taking this album on has...
So he been working for a year. Nobody in their right mind would be working on the album for a year and hadn't got paid anything. There's no way in hell. So for a year, he been working on this album.
required so much time, you know, months and at a time, 16 hours, 24 hours a day. Sometimes, you know, Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done.
And you got paid.
And the truth is, we'll be up for days trying to accomplish that. I've tried to get my business straight with them on this album, but the truth is they're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt on so many situations. Just dealing with this. It's the contract that they give me.
They hit you below the belt on so many situations, yet you continue to work for a year. It just makes sense. It seems like you was getting paid per track.
And the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee felt on so many situations. Just dealing with this. It's the contract that they give me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee, pennies, and on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing.
So why did you work on the album for a year? Because the contract told you that up front. You have to be the stupidest motherfucker in the world if you worked on this track for free and got nothing. Because as you said, it's 16 hours in a day. You said spending months at a time. Sometimes y'all had deadlines. He told y'all not to go to sleep. And you mean to tell me you wasn't getting no cash? Now, trying to screw you on that publishing, I can believe that, but that probably was in your contract too. You probably would just happen to be producer for Puff Daddy on that album and getting some quick money. But notice, he has not talked about sexual assault, sex trafficking, none of that. Just none of that.
I can't go for that, so I'm fighting back. He's a fighter, but I'm going to put in this fight. I got to do it for myself, my rights, and most importantly, my kids. Taking my publishing or stealing it, I'm not going to let that happen.
It's all about
not going to let that happen. Again, this is one of those projects that took so much time from me. I missed.
And he was mad that he wasn't at the Grammys. You know, he won some Grammy. Just he was mad he wasn't there. But nothing about sexual assault, him being touched, and none of that. Just none of that. It's non-existent. He only want his publishing and his credit. He want to be acknowledged. And he done told, this nigga done implicated about 40 niggas. And a couple of females, he got about three, four females in there, but he done told on everybody. Now they out here talking about Puffy been a confidential informant for the FBI for years. It's just crazy.
Holidays with my family, just out working on this album. At one point, I was running around with the hard drives, the computer, just to run the ball on this album, to finish the production on it, make sure that this album came to, a good project with good vibes, just where it is right now. And just to be offered little to no participation in this is highly disrespectful. I won't be that guy 20, 30 years from now looking back saying, I wish I'd done this. I want to do this now. Doing this situation is not easy. Taking Puff to court, suing him is not easy. I don't have the monies that it's going to take to fight him in court. So I'm just asking, if you're in support, please. The link is in my bio to my GoFundMe. The money will go towards my attorney fees and to just make sure I'm keeping my head above water during the process. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much.
That was Lil Rod. Now I did that video. February 28th, and he did his video 3 weeks prior to that. So the beginning of February that came out, and then 3 weeks after that, after this video, the lawsuit happened. But nowhere in here did he say anything like he said in the lawsuit. None of it. He just strictly was talking about his publishing and how he wasn't invited to he wanted to go to the Diddy parties and be at the Grammy parties and shit. His feelings was hurt. Diddy didn't want his booty. He was mad. But yeah, he didn't cause the firestorm. Diddy thought Cassie started one. Nope, this nigga took the cake. And now we're here. I just find it very, very peculiar. The man needed to GoFundMe 2 months ago to sue Puffy. And when he got the money to sue her, he made that motherfucker salacious and hellacious. He did the both of them. All right, now our feature prison shit. I think it started back over. It did. 12:57. Y'all gotta give me. Oh, there ain't commercials for the.
How do you stop paying your power?
Hold on, y'all. I gotta skip through these commercials on Rumble and all of that shit. I want to see if anybody gonna say what the Asian lady said was racist. Boom, 12:57. Damn, I hate this shit. I can't say
what we're talking about. If you don't have any.
Okay, close enough.
Hit that button. Come on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy Sotomayor, and this is your world. Late night, yes. But we're going to have a little bit of fun. Black women and their scalps have caused them a problem for a long time now. Black women and their hair is an embarrassment. I had a woman talk today about she's tired of other women cosplaying as black. First off, please stop teaching black folks new words because they don't take a new word and then just expand their vocabulary. Black folks expand their vocabulary like one word at a time. Have y'all noticed that? Black folks will learn a new phrase and will kill it for like 3 damn years before somebody teach them a new word. Cosplaying? Who's cosplaying as black? Now, mind you, the black woman said that this girl who's Colombian, which is a nationality, not a race, but she said she's not black, and she has every right to say that. I have no idea why black women try to force women who say they're not black to be ashamed for saying they're not black. But then as soon as that so-called woman that you want to call herself black start fucking black men, the next thing you say is, you black men are color struck and y'all go for everything not black. Literally, I was watching the comment section about this woman, and half the comments were saying, black men go after everything not black. And then the other half was saying, how dare that girl call herself not black? Anyway, she said the girl was cosplaying being black. I said, how is she cosplaying being black? She said, she's acting like a black woman from the inner city. Now, have y'all noticed that black women have no problem pigeonholing themselves? They have no problem stereotyping themselves. They have no problem generalizing themselves.
You awake from your nap?
Yep.
I told the people about how you and D-Truth old ass said y'all needed to take naps at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just a shame. I told y'all snitching on everything now. James, why are you on Facebook?
Hey, y'all.
James over on Facebook. I'm under Rainer post. And James asked and popped out talking about pig feet is good, sir. I'm like, where did you come from? I can't get away from James. Nope, you should have said it. Y'all old. I gotta make fun of y'all.
That's messed up.
Y'all Joe Biden cousin. All right, Glorilla had the best interview ever on CNN. She told this shit down. She said at the end of the day got to end. So they were trying to get her to, hey, did Biden pull you in to endorse him? She's like, hey, ho, I'm not getting into all of that. I love Biden. I love everybody.
Wow.
At the end of the day got an end. You heard me? This shit was poetic. We're flexing. So
I talked to her before I took my nap. She might be live on Facebook, but I'm not.
Well, she said Terry was like, well, I don't know if she said she was going. I think she did say she was going live when Terry ended his show. She might wanted to commentate on this one since she told me I got to check in with her about her topics. This is her topic because the Asian lady.
What's been said so far? How far you in on it?
Oh, nothing but about a good 60 seconds in, maybe, because I had went back to Lil Rod.
Oh, okay.
I had to recap Lil Rod one more time because this nigga just threw everybody's name in there. But when he came out 2 months ago, it was all about his publishing. He ain't get touched, funded, he ain't saying nothing. It was just, hey, man, they lowballing me. Can y'all hit my cash? Well, not cash out, but GoFundMe because I got to sue him. And I'm trying to keep my head above water while I sue. And the GoFundMe was GoFunding because 3 weeks later, we see what's going on with the lawsuit. But I pointed out, though, Diddy is obviously willing to fight this one because he settled with Cassie immediately.
He did what?
Remember, he settled with Cassie immediately. As soon as we heard about Cassie, just the next day, she done. This nigga, this shit been going on since February 28th. So he filed the lawsuit either the 27th or the 28th. I think it was the 27th. I was like, I remember this nigga.
We might as well have not settled with her if all this was gonna come out. Just saying.
Yeah, but see, this dude here, as long as he doesn't get charged with anything criminally, he cool. It's Silverjet, he can beat this because ain't nobody that he named in that motherfucking thing is gonna come up. They mad at this nigga for telling. They're like, bro, why you put me in this shit? You couldn't just keep it to you and Diddy? Look how many people he done threw in there. I'll be sure trying to tell his son, man, that motherfucker keep growing every day because he keep amending it. Al be sure crying for a son to come home.
He should have been doing
that whole situation is confusing to me. How long his son been living with Diddy? I know his the Kim. I know that's Kim's son. There's Kim and his son. But damn, when Kim died, he didn't want to go back with Al B.
Exactly.
People said, Al B, why you didn't just text him and say that? Why you had to make an IG post? These celebrity parents are weird. Okay, let me see. Damn, I hate fucking being on Rumble. I don't have the app. I guess I should download it.
For like 3 damn years before somebody teach them a new word. Cosplaying? Who's cosplaying as black? Now, mind you, the black woman said that this girl who's Colombian, which is a nationality, not a race, but she said she's not black, and she has every right to say that. I have no idea why black women try to force women who say they're not black to be ashamed for saying they're not black. But then as soon as that so-called woman that you want to call herself black start fucking black men, the next thing you say is, your black men are color struck and y'all go for everything not black. Literally, I was watching the comment section about this woman, and half the comments were saying black men go after everything not black, and then the other half was saying, how dare that girl call herself not black? Anyway, she said the girl was cosplaying being black. I said, how is she cosplaying being black? She said, she's acting like a black woman from the inner city.
I think this Asian woman might have been.
Now, have y'all noticed that black women have no problem
I gotta hear what she said.
pigeonholing themselves? They have no problem stereotyping themselves. They have no problem generalizing themselves. How is that okay? How is it that when you generalize yourself, man, it's no issue? Thank you, Headbutt, for hitting that.
You should have said
that over there. I forgot what it's called. And thank you, B. Or is that Tommy is the GOAT? I will mix your song for the Lolo. B. Hey, I ain't mad at you. But how is it that it's okay for you to just generalize the hell out of your own group? So I said, well, ma'am, by that logic, if she grew up in that area, she's speaking the way she grew up. We never say a black woman's cosplaying white people. You know, when Simone Biles opened her mouth, she don't sound like you. So who is she cosplaying?
All right, let's speak to Terry. Ring. Hello, Terry. Are you there, Terry?
See, you weren't calling me, so I won't answer. What the hell you want?
Oh, I was just wondering when you were going to pay your bill. You're a couple weeks behind, and the last time we spoke, you said that you would have that payment sent to me expeditiously. Just wondering
okay, so imagine
if something happened.
Where you calling from again?
Chase Bank.
I need Gabe because I need the soundboard because you would have got a dial tone.
That ain't how you talk to the white man. That ain't how you talk to the white man. Stop it.
I don't talk to him. I hang up.
Hi, Terry. You won Publishers Clearinghouse.
Hang up. Alright. Straight on everything I love. I hang up. I don't talk to them people.
Yes, you do. Okay, well, you got to make a phone call then. You talk to the white man. How you say it?
I don't call the white man.
I just be like, hello, how are you doing today? Yes. What did you say? Hold on, let me get my pen. Yes, 332 664731. Okay, yes, thank you. Have a good day.
Don't happen.
Cap. You be cold, sweet. We all do it.
Trey, listen. I don't talk to those people on the phone. I don't. I send them.
You have to make phone calls, ma'am.
I have to make a lot of phone calls.
Okay, so when you've been talking to your lawyer lately for your Federal RICO case, which we know ain't black, because if you got a black lawyer, you're gonna lose. How do you talk to them?
Thank you for the confidence.
Well, I already know you don't have a black lawyer.
How I talk to them?
Yes.
I cry when I talk to them. I cry.
I'm not finna do this with you. You just
I'm
not.
The victim.
You're not
I'm
playing.
the victim, Trey.
You're not playing right truth. The fuck.
I'm trying to eat my chicken wings. I went to sleep.
Well, eat your damn chicken then.
You won't even let me eat my chicken wings.
Just eat the chicken.
I know you hear me smashing. Motherfucker,
Niggas and chicken. Make sure you get the grease stain off the microphone, Jen, when you come back off mute.
If someone grew up around you and speaks like you, does that make them you? They also said in the comment section, she has a problem with black women, but can't get enough of black dick. Ladies and gentlemen, why is it that if you sleep with black men, you gotta like black women? Does that make any sense? By logic, we have plenty of black women who sleep with white men and don't like white women. It's confusing to me, and black women say things that don't make sense. And maybe I now know why. Tila Tequila says that black women are
that's who
suffering
said
from
that?
a curse that
Tila
God gave.
Tequila busted.
If there are any black women who'd like to come up here and talk to me, please go over on the...
Tila Tequila is busted. Fuck her. I thought it was somebody of ill repute.
Who is that?
You don't remember Tila Tequila from MTV? I don't know which show it used to be. I think it was not Jersey Shore. Was it Jersey Shore? One of them damn MTV shows she used to be on.
The only MTV show I watched was Mob Wife.
She was on Real World. That's what it was. Real World, the little house show where all the people was in there.
I didn't watch it in this day and time. I watched it when What's Called was on there, Miss Elliott.
She was the little Asian chick from there. She was fine back in the day, but boy, she looked like she on meth or something now.
Oh, Lord.
She may have been to a couple of Diddy parties. Thank you for the $10 cash out.
You better run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby.
Hello, Gabriel.
Hello, Mark.
So how do you talk to the white man, Gabe? How's your white boy sound?
Same as this. Maybe I don't know, more pleasant.
More mayo?
I guess, yeah, maybe. But pretty much the same stuff.
Or on the Instagram and come talk to me because the Twitter, because I'd love to be able to hear your thoughts on what we're talking about. And if you don't have any thoughts on what we're talking about, you can get the hell off. Because I really do want to hear from black women on this. This is their topic, and I just want to see. I
was at Top Golf with his daughters earlier, and now he's been spotted with damn Stevie J. He is living his best life.
To prove to y'all, first off, they got a lot of mouth, but they can never get to you and have an actual conversation with you because typically they don't have a leg to stand on. Typically what they do, and this is what they teach their children, to be assholes, to be loud mouths, to argue with you, to call you names, but never to dispute any fact that you brought. And the great thing about my show is I ask, I beg, I plead all of you guys to come in. My man Uriah said, word of the day, cosplay. Chris put $5 on and said, always great content. And Jimmy said, bald-headed hoes, Willie D. So I would love for any of you to come up, and if you got something to say to me opposite of what I'm saying, put your hands up. I would surely bring you in, or if you'd like to discuss this. You said, bring on E. Michael Jones as a guest, awesome man who knows the times that we live in. And the time that we live in right now is we're being destroyed as a unit, black folks, by black women. They are horrible people. And to find out that the Bible explains their Jezebel behavior, the Bible explains their haughtiness, the Bible explains it by pointing out that
real juicy coincidence.
They will get a curse for it. This is some shit I did not know. And as a matter of fact, before we get started, I want to make sure that everybody knows this right here. It's a word from our sponsor. And this is a PSA.
Are we all cursed though?
If Puffy asked you to party, what are you gonna say?
No.
Over there with penis.
Oh, come on, Cat.
TD Jakes over there with penis.
We're skipping through this song.
Sway the remix.
Oh yeah.
It obviously is a
Get it in. Look, I want y'all to take a look and a listen to what Tila Tequila said about black women. And I want to hear y'all's real thoughts about it when it's done. Go ahead, Miss Tila Tequila. Get it in.
Hey guys, I'm back. So the Lord put this other thing in my heart.
Did she say the Lord put it in her heart?
I guess she's one of those
to talk about black women's hair. So her God is racist. Why is God concerned about women's hair that he created?
You know, a lot of things I say obviously is very politically incorrect, but it does not matter because it comes straight from God's throne, from the courts of heaven.
God. Yes, he's one of those, man. Everything she says comes straight from God.
From God's very own.
Dad, this your kinfolk. You got to answer for the Asian. You're Filipino, close enough. You gotta answer for this Asian hate that she's about to spew.
All right, I'll fix it.
She's an Asian hater.
Let me hear what you got to say.
On words in his book, you know, to cast out all these lies and people who exalt themselves against the word of God. So there's this topic that nobody really likes to talk about, but it's very well known. The fact that most black women are bald, and they don't understand why. They blame it on like, oh, we use too much chemicals for our hair, it's the glue and too much braiding. But that's not it, because
Are most black women bald? I don't agree with that.
Said about.
So the Lord put this other thing in my heart. A lot of things I say obviously is very politically incorrect, but it does not matter because it comes straight from God's throne, from the courts of heaven, from God's very own words in his book, to cast out all these lies and people who exalt themselves against the word of God. So there's this topic that nobody really likes to talk about, but it's very well known. The fact that most black women are bald, and they don't understand why. They blame it on
most of the black women she knows bald. Maybe she run with chicken heads. What the hell?
Most Asians have
the Asians own hair stores. Maybe that's why she's saying it. I don't know. I don't agree with it. She said most of. She didn't say all. She said most, but I don't even think it's most. But let's see where she's going with this. Because again, if they're going to point to the Bible, then we got to say God don't like black people. Why is it? Because they keep trying to. Tommy said the Bible points it out. And I don't know if he's saying that because of the conversations he's been having with Tazariak or because she said she got this from God's throne herself. But that would mean he kind of doesn't like blacks. He got all these curses on them and not other people. Because blacks, if we're going to say, as in the title, she said, because they're evil. White women are evil. Asian women are evil. Puerto Rican women are evil. That's just how it goes. It just doesn't stop and end with us. But let's see where she goes with this.
There's the glue and too much braiding, but that's not it, because when I was in Hollywood, I did all kinds of stuff to my hair all the time. I bleached.
Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy said Israelites are cursed for their disobedience.
She said that ain't it.
And it's
for the guy that said Israelites were cursed for their disobedience. What about the rest of the world then? Why they ain't cursed? And then they can still get into heaven. This is what I'm saying. Everybody ain't getting into heaven except for the Israelites. Everybody that's not an Israelite got to ask themselves, what the fuck are we doing?
It's just not like that. It's only...
I don't think she's religious. I think what y'all have to understand is, because at first I was iffy on the part of what she just said until she said, it's from the Bible. She didn't say that it was sent to me. She's saying that she's reading it and you can read it yourself. So when somebody says that, I don't get mad. If you follow that book, you shouldn't be mad. If you don't, I may understand. But then you can't get mad at the people who follow the book. But a lot of y'all black women claim to be religious. The fact that I've never heard any of you black women bring up these things that are biblical about yourself is scary. No,
I'm just going to keep it 100. Most people don't read the Bible. They're religious, but they do not read the Bible other than what the pastor talks about in church. That's most religious people. Care what color you are. You're not in the book. You're not in the text or the scriptures. Just believe.
It's not scary. You're one of the greatest deceivers there are on planet Earth.
Only black women who go bald, and let me tell you why. Because let me tell you this verse here. But if a woman has long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given to her as a covering. 1 Corinthians 11:15. So I have such.
She told you where she got it from. Let me tell you what happened. I was reading the comment, and black women were going up on her for this part right here. First thing they got upset about. You know what their problem was? That she said 1 Corinthians and not 1 Corinthians. Isn't that just like having a discussion with black women? You'll say something 100% true. They can't beat what you said, so then they'll make fun of how you said it. The group of people who fuck up English more than anybody else. How is 1 Corinthians and 1 Corinthians bothering someone? You know what you're talking about. Let's see what else you got to say.
Long hair, and it grows so fast all the time that I'm constantly having to cut it. As y'all see, it's constantly growing. And it says it is a glory to her, not to her shame. You know, and let me read this to y'all. This little article I found.
Her hair is a glory to her, not to her shame.
It says a study 3 years ago of almost 6,000 women of African descent by Boston University Stone Etymology Center found that almost 48% of respondents had suffered hair loss on the crown or on the top of the head, mostly caused by traction alopecia.
Traction alopecia.
48% of black women who responded to this poll ended up having hair loss and baldness from traction alopecia. Not their own hair just falling the fuck out, but them covering it.
That's not what it's caused by, but let me keep going. Given the topic tends to be...
How come that's not what it's caused by? That's glue actually being... They glue shit on top of their real hair, and then when they pull it out, their hair is getting pulled out. How you gonna say that's not the cause? That makes more sense than saying it's a fucking curse from the Bible. I'm just saying one actually has physical results.
Shrouded in silence, the true figure may be higher. All of them.
Ooh, she said, all of you hoes.
It says, if we all had to take off our wigs at work, 8 out of 10 women would have hair issues. It's just something we don't and won't talk about. We are very ashamed of it, says Vandal. It's black woman. So she says, we are very ashamed of it. So see, God's people don't walk around feeling shameful. God's people are walking around filled with glory and long hair. See? But if a
So what you're saying is black women aren't God's people. So you're saying actually there are black women that have long hair for one. But you're saying black women aren't God's people because you're saying they all got hair loss, but you're saying all the other races of women, they're God's people, they're glorious. This is, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I don't like religion. All these motherfuckers are perverting it to do what they want to do to people. That's why people kill over religion. Just to say God told them to do it.
Is she wrong so far? People in the audience, let me know. Has she said
Very
something wrong so far?
woman has long hair is a glory to her. But yet this black woman says, all the black women feel, shameful because they're bald. And I, as a woman, can understand because that's part of your beauty. It's part of, just natural women, having long hair. It's feminine. But without hair, you're just bald, nappy-headed, crusty head, walking around with...
Wait a minute. If Don Imus got canceled for saying nappy-headed hoes, can she get canceled for all this shit she's saying?
She's going retro.
And she said nappy-headed.
Ooh, baby.
I can't believe Chun Li is up here talking this shit. Go back on the real world, bitch. Somebody gonna whoop you. Asian fried rice. Chun Li.
No, not sure fried rice.
That's the best.
Ed Fouillon.
Not Ed Fouillon, see. Try that's racist.
She being racist. Fuck her.
Is she wrong so far? People in the audience, let me know. Has she said something wrong so far?
Woman has long hair is a glory to her. But yet this black woman says, you know, all the black women feel, you know, shameful because they're bald. And I, as a woman, can understand, because that's part of your beauty. It's part of, you know, just natural women, you know, having long hair, it's feminine. But without hair, you're just bald, nappy-headed, you know, crusty head, you know, walking around with your shame. Your shame will follow you everywhere you go. No.
Damn. Now, when you said this, the black women in the comment section said, it's obvious that whatever black man she was with left her for a black woman.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
You are never wrong.
They just, man, that doesn't make sense. Why couldn't they just be like, girl, shut your dumb ass up? That would have made more sense. When you say you sound like the white man, the slave master that used the Bible to keep us enslaved, to make us feel inferior. That's literally what you're doing.
The Bible talk about motherfuckers who never admit they're wrong. A nation of people who never admit they're wrong. I want to hear her say it again, because I know it pissed one group of people off. Let's say it again, lady. And don't get mad about somebody calling you nappy head, because your mama called you nappy head. You don't call people nappy head. So don't get mad at her for saying it.
And I, as a woman, can understand, because that's part of your beauty. It's part of, you know, just natural women, you know, having long hair, it's feminine. But without hair, you're just bald, nappy-headed, you know, crusty head, you know, walking around with your shame. Your shame will follow you everywhere you go. No matter how much money you try to buy, you know, to buy wigs. But before I go further, let me read you this verse that God himself did that to you. God Almighty, my husband, did that to you. Let me read you.
Now, I'm just saying, in any black, because she's reading it out the Bible. How does this make you want to fuck with God, hearing what he says about black people? And this is the same shit that the slave masters, I repeat, told the niggas. It's okay for you to be beat by the slave master. Love your slave master like you would love me. All that bull jive. Now it's saying that black women are cursed, because they hurt not long like the other people that God created. So he likes everybody else more.
She's not wrong. Because how many of these black hoes say they married to Jesus? They married to God? All she did was say what y'all said.
Lord God says, because remember, there's a lot of these, you know, you will know a man by his fruits. There's all these like black women claiming to be the bride of Christ, and many church people out there claiming Jesus was black. But to their shame follows them everywhere. You'll know a man by his fruits. Look at Africa. And
now she's telling y'all Jesus ain't black. Oh my goodness. And this is the Asian bitch doing this.
All the African women are...
I'm just going to keep it real. If this was a white woman doing it, it would have been hell to pay. I ain't just heard... Tommy's the only one I've heard talking about this, unless it was some shit on Twitter. But I hadn't heard anybody else talk about this. But if it had been a white woman, they'd have been calling her all types of Karens, trying to get her canceled. All of that shit. She gets away with it because she Asian. And then they got the Asian bill, so you really can't do nothing to them motherfuckers. What did some Asian hate shit that got passed?
When did she become like all religious and shit?
After she got off MTV and stopped taking all the tequila shots. You know, when you're in AA, yeah, when they go to AA, they find God.
Well, good for her, yeah.
Are bald-headed, and this is what God says about that. The Lord says, the women of Zion are haughty, walking around with outstretched necks. You know how they're always like this with
Zion doesn't exist.
The attitude, like haughtiness, okay? The women of Zion are haughty, walking along with outstretched necks, flirting with their eyes, strutting along with swaying hips, you know, all that twerking, with ornaments jingling on their ankles. Therefore, the Lord will bring sores on the...
Is she lying? You want to know how many hoes I know walk around with the anklets on, the things around their waist?
My question would be, was this before or after God flooded the earth and killed everyone? If you didn't change, if you didn't do any re-altering of the DNA or the divine plans that you originally made that caused you to destroy the earth in the first place, then the same shit was bound to happen again that happened the first time. You only had a relationship with Abraham, to be honest. You wasn't fucking with the kids and the wife and all that. It was Abraham, and they even thought he was crazy.
Some kind of jewelry around on them. I don't care if it's a clitoris piercing, a navel piercing. It's always something to take you away from their face. And they will say things like, well, I gotta wear these earrings to take you away from my face. I gotta wear these things to make you think that I am more feminine. Because without them, I don't look feminine. Why the hell are they saying this? It's typically their attitude. They have bad attitudes and they have bad reputations that follow them. Just like that song said, if you listen to that song, he talked about you hoes are known for sleeping with somebody else's man. Y'all can't keep a female friend. Literally, this song was saying exactly what I've been saying for years and what many black men have been saying for the same amount of time. We can't say it. It's obvious there's something wrong with you because everywhere you go, you bring problems. And because of how you feel about yourself, you think that that's a good thing. Like the girl who posted that I blocked her today because that made her feel good. After months of fucking with me, when I finally blocked you, you're like, I won. Let's hear what Tila Tequila said again. The outstretched necks, what was it? I put that video up today that showed this black woman who didn't give a shit about the man. How many videos have y'all seen of black women who'll be with men and will be spending their time looking into their cell phones more than being with the men that they're with? The man will be all over them, and they'll be doing stuff like this.
Yes, killing y'all.
Let's go.
With outstretched necks, you know how they're always like this with the attitude, like haughtiness, okay? The women of Zion are haughty, walking along with outstretched necks, flirting with their eyes, strutting along with swaying hips, you know, all that twerking with ornaments jingling on their ankles. Therefore, the Lord will bring sores.
White girls twerk too, just badly. Asian girls twerk just badly. Everybody twerk. Everybody do the twist, the cool jerk, all that shit. The white folks need to just sit. The cultures do. Everybody got that cultural thing.
The Lindy Hop.
I seem like a woman.
On the heads of the women of Zion, the Lord will make their scalps bald. In that day, the Lord will snatch away their finery, the bangles and headbands and crescent necklaces, the earrings and bracelets and veils, the headdresses and anklets and sashes, and perfume bottles and charms, the signet rings and nose rings, the fine robes and the capes and cloaks, the purses and mirrors and the linen garments and tiaras and shawls.
If she ain't preaching, who is? She's just reading from the book. And it's 2024. How is that book that accurate that it's talking about the majority of black women you see today? Can someone explain that to me? I know y'all got a problem with her. I know y'all talk a lot of shit about her, but what did she say that was factually incorrect? I'm gonna rewind this so we can hear this again. Listen to everything she said. Go look it up in the Bible and see if you see it yourself.
This is what God says about that. The Lord says, the women of Zion are haughty, walking around with outstretched necks. You know how they're always like this with the attitude, like haughtiness, okay? The women of Zion are haughty, walking along with outstretched necks, flirting with their eyes, strutting along with swaying hips, You know, all that twerking with ornaments jingling on their ankles. Therefore, the Lord will bring sores on the heads of the women of Zion. The Lord will make their scalps bald. In that day, the Lord will snatch away their finery, the bangles and headbands and crescent necklaces, the earrings and bracelets and veils, the headdresses and anklets and sashes, and perfume bottles and charms, the signet rings and nose rings, the fine robes and the capes and cloaks, the purses and mirrors and the linen garments and tiaras and shawls. Instead of fragrance,
you do realize that was in the biblical times, though. That shit's supposed to go on for forever. But it goes on for forever, or was that just for biblical times? That's what supposedly happened in the biblical times, correct? Or is this forevermore into the end of time?
There will be a stench. Instead of a sash, a rope. Instead of wealth.
Whoa! The Bible says it?
He's going to say something
Jesus Christ.
And cloaks, the purses and mirrors and the linen garments and tiaras and shawls. Instead of fragrance, there will be a stench. And
what is one of the biggest complaints about black women? The smell. Men of other races who date them talk about how the smell is in their head, their body, and their vagina. They'll tell you they just took a bath. They'll tell you they don't know what it is. They are so used to the smell, ladies and gentlemen, that they don't smell it first. That's like a person who don't smell his breath before you smell his breath. That means he's got used to the stink. A person who doesn't smell their underarms before you smell it, they got used to the stink. Right, Irvin? They become nose blind. You know how many times I've had to tell them, it puts stink, and she didn't smell it. Pussy. Because you'd assume, because let me tell you something. When I fart, it's a stinky one, I can smell it. If the room didn't stink, and I'm not used to having farts that smell like straight up shit. If I let one of them go and I'm like, oh, I apologize to a motherfucker. My bad. That is not normal. But you'll sit up here and these bitches will just smell like Joe's Crab Shack. They don't smell it at all. I have no idea. Uh-oh, somebody hit that cash app again. Everybody should be hitting this cash app. Jimmy said, we are cursed. That's why the fuck we are here. I agree. I had no idea this shit was in the Bible like this.
I refuse to believe that I'm cursed. Now, run around and tell people that words are spells and all of those things, and to speak positive affirmations into your life. Why would you run around talking about we are cursed people and there's nothing that you could do to lift the curse, because we all fall short.
Somebody said, how can you hate your own kind? Humble Lion. I'll give you the link. If you ain't gonna hit the link, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear anybody say a word to me. Hit the link to talk to me. Humble Lion 03. Don't say shit to me. Get out of my comments section. Don't tell me I hate my own kind, bitch. I'm sick of y'all doing something as silly as saying something around what this person said. I don't give a fuck if I hate my own kind. Did what she just say? Is it biblically accurate? I've never understood that logic. So hating my own kind means that if I hear a fact, or loving my own kind means that if I hear a fact about them, I should deny it to make them feel good, so they continue to walk around stanking.
See, I'm just breaking her down, talking about you read this from this book that I don't believe in, and making it kind of leans to my point that why should black people serve this, and people of all races will go to the Bible and quote this shit towards black people to make them feel inferior. You're not saying this to uplift black women and to tell them to have to change or not be cursed. You're saying it just to be a dick, to go viral. There's no good intentions behind this shit. You're perverting it like everybody does.
That's what you're saying, sir. I should pretend if I want to show that I love black women,
Glory, Miss Glory,
is let them walk around stank and pretend it don't stink. Is that what you want me to do, sir? That's what love is?
So he trolling, but I don't like how she doing this shit. Because that's, I just don't, it's my thing. God ain't gonna correct her.
A lot of people. She probably would trigger a lot of people. She don't trigger me.
She don't trigger me. I'm just tripping off the fact that she's able to use the Bible to throw shots at black people.
Exactly. It's weird.
And then you got niggas in the chat talking about we curse that believe in the Bible. He said we, so he's a part of that number. How do you get uncursed? I thought Jesus died and took away all the curses.
Come on, tell me. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. But if you ain't gonna tell me, then leave or blow me. Come on, motherfucker. How is it that you come up here and say, I hate myself, all because I'm letting this girl talk?
And I do find it, nigga, attack this woman that's saying the shit. She's saying shit too. I think both of them, if you go attack, he should attack both of them. I know he trolling though. If you hate the man, you gotta know at this point when he trolling, when he being serious. This nigga up here eating some shit. He trolling like a motherfucker.
What should I do to show that I love? I want to know what love is. This son of a bitch ain't got no fucking response. Nothing.
Well, partly, Tommy, because her response to respond, she would have to go against the Bible. She would have to talk bad about the Bible. And she probably believes in God and that good book.
Jack off. All they do is come by and type stupid shit. Jimmy said, Ecclesiastes 1-9, black holes always ain't big shit. Ellie said, I can't fucking stand Tila, but you are awesome. Thank you. And Ellie threw $50 at me. Remember, Ellie's a woman. A lot of y'all men say I'll be preaching and doing all this stuff for you, but y'all can't do what a black woman did. Ellie threw the money at your boy. She said, here you go. You're telling the truth. And that should be what it is. If somebody want to throw some money at people, why y'all throwing money at people for telling you lies? Why don't you tell somebody, throw the money at somebody tell you, your pussy stink, clean it. You know, your breath stink. Your hair smelling like shit. Why is that guy pissing you off? You want everybody to pretend that the shit you bring to the table is good? I think this is odd. If you bring some fuck shit to the picnic, I'm not gonna tell you that shit good so you can keep bringing it every year. That's why a lot of y'all got bullshit at Thanksgiving, because y'all don't tell a bitch she can't cook. Somebody tell me I'm lying. That's why y'all eating fuck shit now. That's why y'all sit up there talking behind people's back. Oh, I don't want to eat that. Yeah, if you'd have told her, then maybe she wouldn't have brought it. This year, she wouldn't have brought it. All y'all had to do was say it sucked. Nope. Niggas are so used to lying to hoes because apparently these strong-ass black women can't hear the truth about themselves. Y'all don't hear me? Oh, y'all don't hear me? Come on, Tila, tell them about themselves.
And mirrors and the linen garments and tiaras and shawls. Instead of fragrance, there will be a stench. Instead of a sash, a rope. Instead of well-dressed hair, baldness. Instead of fight.
What does a rope mean? Instead of a sash, a rope. What does that even mean? What are they trying to say?
clothing, sackcloth, instead of beauty, branding. Your men will fall by the sword, your warriors in battle. This is why all the black men kill themselves a lot.
Your men will.
That bitch just said this why your black men kill yourselves a lot. So again, she ain't just going at black women. She's using the Bible to talk shit about black men and black women. God don't like black people. He don't. According to this Asian lady, it's in the Bible. It's not like she's making this shit up though. She's actually telling y'all the Bible verses.
Men will fall by the sword, your warriors in battle. Reginald threw $5 and said the Bible is undefeated. Y'all hear that shit? So when they go around and tell y'all, listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. I'm getting emotional right now. When they tell you that you are a defeated group, when they tell you that you are a conquered man, doesn't the Bible tell you why we will be conquered? Didn't the Bible just tell you why we will be conquered? Same as Farrakhan.
And the Bible is saying you're going to be conquered and cursed because you my chosen people. But everybody else, they're not going to be conquered or cursed. They get to live it up. But not y'all. Y'all my chosen people. So I'm going to punish the fuck out of y'all. And then all y'all still ain't going to make it. But I punished all of y'all while y'all was living. And all y'all ain't going to make it when you die. Yay.
Farrakhan said the man can rise no higher than his woman. Y'all, if y'all in a relationship with a hoe, your life will crumble. You might think she's the greatest thing in the world, and she'll tell you she loves you. You know how you can tell that your life is being, you with a fucked up bitch? Everything you do just keeps crumbling because you can rise no higher than this bitch. So for you fellas who don't know if your girl cheating, here's one of the best ways to find out. If you think you're doing stuff pretty well and shit keeps going wrong in your life, and as it's going wrong in your life, this bitch is still there. You know, like if you looked at a brother by the name of Doc Holliday. That bitch was only happy with him when shit was going wrong. He had to point out to her, well, hold on a minute. You don't ever try to lift me up out of this shit. You actually want me in this shit. When you got a woman, if you got to keep telling this woman what's best for y'all and what's best for you or why she's not your biggest cheerleader, that's your problem right there. You should never have to tell a woman you fucking living with, sleeping with, that she should be your biggest cheerleader. This bitch should be the number one with the pom-poms. And if anybody else try to out-cheer you, this bitch gonna work. You shouldn't, if she watches this, well, that tells you a lot. These verses are telling you exactly what you will see from the person without you having to ask them one question. The fruits of their labor.
Warriors in battle. This is why all the black men kill themselves. Clothing, sackcloth, instead of beauty, branding. Your men will fall by the sword, your warriors in battle. This is why all the black men kill themselves a lot. This because it's God's judgment. Your men will fall by the sword, your warriors in battle. The gates of Zion will lament and mourn. Destitute, she will sit on the ground. Ooh, this is Isaiah. I'll leave it in the description box. So you see, that's about all the black women and those who follow their trends. Even all the Hollywood women, they all, every single one of them have to wear hair weaves, hair extensions.
Humble Lion, you got one more post to make. One more. I gave you the link and told you you can hit that link and come talk to me. You're right. But see, here's the thing I don't like. Y'all don't get to come on to my page, especially when it's obvious that you are a troll. You don't get to come on my page. I don't need followers that bad. You say one more thing without hitting that link and coming to talk to me, you won't be on my page. You'll have to make you another troll page. Go ahead. Say one more thing. Say one more thing. I believe you. Black men are weak. I agree with you. But say one more thing. Humble Lion, because I told you to come talk to me. then you'll be talking somewhere else. You'll be on somebody else's show. You won't be here. Watch. Have y'all noticed these people just talk? They will never talk to me. And it is the most irritating fact about you black holes and you pussy niggas who follow. Y'all think y'all control people out of their opinion. Harass people out of the truth.
You know, because this is all the black women, so it's a shame that they go around still claiming to be, you know, God's bride and this and that, but yet they're bald. God beautifies his people. He beautifies us with his salvation, his armor of righteousness, his glory, even the simple things as long hair. You know, he beautifies his bride. Surely he beautifies his own people, but to the wicked, your shame will follow you. So a lot of people don't want to talk about this because it is a shameful topic. It's embarrassing, and you know, imagine being on a date with someone, and then you try to make out with her, and then her hair, like her whole wig falls off on your bed, like a dead rat. It's not sexy. It's not good. It's not beautiful. You know, men want to rub their hair in their woman's hair, their hands in their hair. You know, beautiful. You know, pull on it a little bit. But you know, when you pull on it, their hair is like the wig falls out, and then scabies and all kinds of scabs.
Bitch. You better not go back on no reality TV show. A black woman is gonna beat your ass.
On their heads, scalps bald. So this is the word of the Lord. So this is why this is their shame that follows them, because that's why God said they can sit out there and post all these videos, say all these things in church congregations, act all wickedly out there. But to those of us with eyes to see, the Lord says, you will know a man by his fruits. When you look at them, you'll see the shame follow them everywhere they go. No matter what they claim, no matter what they do, God's word is like heaping burning coals of fire on their head.
So, you know, other cultures have shame. All right, then. Asians didn't want Down syndrome to be called mongoloid disease anymore. It was originally mongoloid disease. You know, Mongolians, Asians, and yeah, they didn't want to be synonymous with Down syndrome, so they changed it. Wouldn't that be their shame? I'm just saying.
Heads, all right? Because so therefore the Lord will bring sores on the heads of the women of Zion. The Lord will make their scalps bald. There's no one more bald than the black women, you know. So y'all need to think about this and repent and wonder and ask yourself why. Because you might, you know, I'm sure you do feel the most oppressed out of all men.
Repent for what?
Because it's true, but you have to think about why. Why? Are you trying to say God is not just in his dealings with you? Is God cruel? And is he not righteous in his dealings with you? Okay, guys, so that's all I wanted to say.
Abdullah, you're speaking. You're welcome to come up here too, Abdullah. Why is it that none of y'all, as I am currently live and I'm saying, hey, I would like for people who have an issue with what's being said by her or me to come up here and have the discussion as adults? Why is it that none of you do it, but you spend a whole lot of time typing? I'm quite confused by that. Maybe you can help me, I don't know. But I think it is a strange thing to watch as you people refuse to address the person making the show when you have the ability to do so. But you will type and type and type things that are very difficult for someone to be able to question you on. This person said Asian women literally wear false noses.
Good.
And have to change their head shapes.
Good. There's their shame following them.
If you got stage fright, if you got stage fright, do me a favor. Have stage fright when you talk, when you're typing. Okay? Have that same stage fright when you're talking. Because what I don't want around me is drive-by cowards. That was the great thing about when I was young. Just shut up. If you're scared, go to church. But please don't come over here being too scared to talk to people, but not scared to sit up there and talk shit. You shouldn't be doing it. You should just be listening, motherfucker. How about that? Then when you get your confidence up one day, then you'll be able to go stand. You know what God didn't tell Moses to do? Send Pharaoh a letter. Send Pharaoh an email. My God, Pharaoh, I'm a little afraid. He didn't tell Malcolm X to send white people a text. He didn't tell Martin Luther King to send white people a Pony Express letter. He didn't tell them to send them I have a dream letter. And that's you niggas' fault. That's you niggas' issue. Let me tell you something. I have stage fright too. You know what I went and did? Got on the damn stage. My whole idea of going around the country and talking was this. If I can go and say what I say in a damn microphone in front of a webcam camera or wherever the fuck studio I'm at, I should be able to say it in front of the actual people. Can I get an amen? Now, is it safe? No. But I don't believe God, if he has his soldiers, if he has his people, I don't think he raised cowards. I don't think God has a fucking coward as his emissary. I don't think God has a fucking coward as the person who's spitting his word and his message. If your bitch ass can't stand behind the word of God, then the word of God ain't in you. That I do know. The hell you look like trying to be a pastor, trying to preach and teach, and your punk ass is scared, but you're real bold behind closed doors. You're real bold behind a fence. If you're trying to be like me, then you go ahead, you take that step out there you take that step out there first. You take a step on what, ladies and gentlemen who know the Bible? You take a step out on faith. If you believe in God and you believe in your message, you know that God will give you that message when you step out on that stage. You know damn well you're going to be scared. You know damn well you don't know exactly what to say. But you know what you do? You pray to God and you tell God, give me the word. The same word that you gave me when I was by myself, give it to these people. It ain't my job. It ain't my word, God. It's yours. So you don't know. I'm just a vessel. You ain't got to worry about me, God. I'm just a vessel. I ain't never seen, let me tell y'all something. I've never seen a frightened puppet.
She was born here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's born here.
Let's say it again. I've never seen a frightened puppet. If you believe that God is giving you the word and you are but just a vessel, then God will use you. Just like God said he'll speak, he'll make the rocks cry out if you won't do it. If he can make a rock say what he wanted to say, surely you are
Nobody ever saw a talking rock though.
More of an advanced creature than a rock. Huh? Surely you got a more connection with God than a rock. So leave me alone. If you don't know how to speak, shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Now I want to open up the mic. Anybody want to come up here and talk to me about some of you women who have an issue with anything I've said? Because I don't believe in talking about people or talking about a situation and not allowing people to come up here to be able to speak against something I'm saying. We got all these people watching in all these places where they're watching. And you would assume that black women spend all day fucking with me online, all day saying the dumbest shit to me online. Where the fuck are they right now? Where are they? There's no one on my stage trying to talk to me right now. There's no woman. I got Soul. I'll let you speak, but I know this is not really your topic, sir. I hope you understand this. This is a topic about black women and black women's hair. So when you're saying that a white man is going to go up here and speak on it, I think you would probably have limited things to say on it. But you know what? I'm going to give you the mic because you did hit the Cash App. As long as y'all hit the Cash App, you'll get the mic for at least some time. So go ahead. What is it you'd like to contribute to this?
Wait.
No, go ahead. What is it you'd like to contribute to this conversation about hair?
Well, I just think there might be something more, even if you don't believe in faith to that extent, that there's some physiological aspect to things that happen to your body, and negativity and mental illness and things of those natures can absolutely contribute to things like hair loss.
Yes.
Things like
I think the evil that's within a lot of black women prevent certain things like hair loss. Have you noticed typically when there's something wrong with your body, one of the first things that you lose is your hair?
Yep. That's my point, exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's the outside showing what's going on the...
Correct.
Yeah.
Side, yep.
So I like it. Tiano, go ahead.
How you doing, sir? I'm just commenting, or I want to speak on the fact that I am currently dealing with the same woman that you blocked because I commented on the hair thing that she said, and she went straight to my account, and now all she's doing is sending me videos of her in different wigs. I think her name is Miss Info, Geechee Girl, whatever.
She said she's sending you different pictures of her. It's something wrong with that.
That's coping right there.
Right, but yeah, it's like what Soul said. You watch, that is something that's inside of that woman, and it's coming out whether you want to admit it or not. And that was a great thing that you said. It's what's in them that's harming them, and it's coming out physically.
Infamous says she called it immigration.
No, 100%, and it's scary. You're going back and forth, and she's like talking about how I got likes and all this other shit, and she's getting raped, and she's just getting wild. Like, you go on my profile, you can see the whole thing for yourself. It's ridiculous.
Hey, I had enough of this bitch. I had to block her, and she took victory of calling me. She took victory of that. She was calling me Blackie, Tar Baby, every name she can think of in the world.
Another one, I was like, say something. So when I said something, it was like World War III. She started coming to my hair, started talking about this and that. I was like, you're bald. I said everything you could think of in the book. You know, I said everything to make her challenge her identity and question herself. And now she's just like, recently, she just sent me like 10 videos today. And I don't get it. You know, I love a black woman that loves her hair, but I don't like a black woman that lies about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what's funny. Most of the attitude, and if you listen to what Tila Tequila was saying, most of the attitude that they have is false, and the Bible talked about it. Outstretched necks, everything about and this is thousands of years ago. How can it be correct today?
Yeah, 600 according to the when the printing press and all of that, about 600 years.
It's just receipts, man. It's history. It repeats itself constantly. You see it every day, and like, you know, she's talking shit about straight hair, and then boom, she sends me a video of her with a straight hair. Fucking get that shit.
This girl told me, she said, I have a head full of beautiful long hair. We just like to wear weaves to switch it up. I said, okay. And she said, you think I'd be foolish enough to color my own hair? That's why I wear weave. And I was thinking, okay, so you got this bone straight wig on that's blonde. And you say the reason you do that is because you don't want to color your own hair, which ain't bone straight or blonde.
Exactly.
There's no logic.
It's association. And then she goes and then she starts, well, you know, I mixed hair, so I have curly hair and her straight hair. And then she starts coming at my hair, and I'm just like, all right, at least it's real. And then she posts like her with her afro puffs out. And I love the afro puffs, but you can see that her hairline is in the middle of her head. And when I point that shit out, she starts getting fucking really bad.
I tell you, she looked like Ludacris. That woman looked just like Ludacris.
Yes, I sent her that picture. She's been on my ass all day, bro. I'm getting this. You should be getting it right now.
No. See, I realize what it is. And I want to thank Leviathan. He threw $20 at me. He said, love you, bro. Great show. I'm going to need that No, listen. I had to stop. Man, you know this has been going on for months. I got tired of this shit. It stopped being funny. She wasn't sucking my dick. She wasn't fucking me. So why am I going through this shit?
Exactly, dude. And then she had to say, people that I got dudes that suck my toes that look better than you. So why are you going back and forth with me all day?
All they do is lie. That's all they do. I'm telling you, lying for black women is the equivalent of breathing. Do I mean all? No. But it's a bunch of them.
So is dodging accountability.
Yes.
I want to add something, Tom.
Go ahead.
That women are far more likely to have mental illnesses than men.
Yes, because it's allowed to go unchecked, though.
Yes. Well, maybe. I don't know.
No, think about it. A crazy-ass man get called out on crazy shit. Well, listen. A crazy-ass man get called out on crazy shit. A crazy-ass woman does not. They've argued with me for the last week about the 18-year-old girls the 19-year-old girls who got stabbed. And I kept asking them, can one of y'all say, if it's 2:30 in the morning and a man is drunk, maybe you shouldn't argue with him or fight him? Why is that not a thing?
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. That would be something that anybody would teach.
My point more is that, like, women are crazier.
Yes.
We know that. And I bet I could pull up a study that would show that even white women or any woman pulls their hair out more.
No, even white women are nuts too.
So they are, like, it's not just a black woman issue. It's just they are very different.
No, we're just talking about this hair damn thing. Fuck the rest.
No, it's a big black woman issue.
Yes. At least white women understand that showing some crazy aspects of yourself publicly will make the chances of you having a normal life, it will lessen them. Black women do not believe fucked up behaviors has anything to do with fucked up things that happen to them.
Oh, that is correct. Yes, that I agree. I'm not capping for black women. I'm just saying that women generally are more mentally.
We agree, but we ain't talking about women generally because I don't give a fuck what y'all got to deal with white women. White women can tear y'all ass up. I don't give a fuck. I love to sit up here on the sideline and watch white women fuck y'all life up so y'all can go through the same thing. I want y'all to go through the same shit I do. If I see white bitches out here twerking this shit and overvaluing black men and praising a white woman getting with a black man, if I saw white women out here calling their own kids nappy-headed and wishing that they have looked like black women's hair, man, I love that shit. That'd be the day, boy. If I saw white women out in the middle of the street fighting this shit, twerking and running out on tabs at restaurants, please believe me, sir, I'd be promoting the shit out of that. I would be like, look at these white bitches. White beasties back. White beasties back.
My experience, I was dating a Jamaican woman a light-skinned Jamaican woman, I guess, a while back. We used to like her pictures a lot when she would post online. And then I didn't find out until I was on her laptop and like the pictures weren't lining up. I was like, this bitch liking for pictures. And then we were, doing our thing one day, and I happened to pull on her hair a little bit, and it was like she was bald. She was completely bald. And I was like, oh shit, and so I had to get comfortable with that. But the thing I would have appreciated is if she would have told me that beforehand, because every time she took her wig off after that, when she was bald, it was like she was one of the homies. I couldn't really fuck her. Didn't even treat her nice, but it was like, oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing, little
That's
Phil?
something that you should just understand. That's going to be just a probability. Any black woman you mess with that's going to happen. Like,
but I tried not to be like that, though. You know what I'm saying? I tried to still be attracted to it. Like, yeah, you're just sexy, bald, little chick. And it wasn't working.
There's a reason why you're not attracted to it. Even like the Bible has spoke about, a woman's hair is her glory. It's a big part of her beauty. So it makes sense why you're not attracted to it.
Listen, I'm telling you, I was dating this, as old as I am, I was dating this woman, and she sent me a picture of what she looked like after she took the braids out.
Isn't the Bible telling women to be vain by saying that?
Out of her hair? That motherfucker looked like a crackhead. I am not lying.
Not her vagina or nothing. It's her hair. It's her glory. Not her brain. It's her hair.
I'm telling you, I was embarrassed. I said, if someone sees this picture of this chick, they gonna know that's what you look like underneath those braids. I had no idea her hair was dry. It was grayish, like not gray because she's old. It was gray because it was like dirt.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes.
Because they feel comfortable enough to share that with you. I'm like, why would you feel comfortable enough to even look like that?
Say that again, Tyler. You say, why would they, what? Say it again.
Why would they feel comfortable enough with them showing themselves like that to us? Like, if they're comfortable enough to take that shit off, at least make it look good for us. At least do something. You know, don't walk around here like, I'm not going to go out there with my shit fucked up and start hitting on bitches.
I'm telling you, I was almost sick because I kept on thinking, what is making this motherfucker's hair look like this underneath? What is going on in her body that's making her hair look like that?
It's just, I mean, she's not washing it. It's like, if you literally, just imagine if you stop washing your body for like a good month, what would happen? Your skin's going to start peeling, you're going to stink, all types of stuff's going to, it's going to start breaking down because like, we're literally, like, you're going to smell like a dead body.
Ooh, she's right. Because isn't that what happened with fat people who have a hard time washing certain places on their body? Those places they can't get to?
Don't they have to put deodorant underneath their fupas and shit? Just learned that today, bro.
First off, they have to take more than one fucking bath. Second off, they have to, you have to, like, if that bar of soap been in your bathroom for a week, you haven't been doing your job if you're fat. Seriously, a fat bitch, halfway, she should use a bar of soap probably every 2.5 days. You think I'm bullshitting? Think about how much suds you got to put on this big old fat ass bitch. I'm just saying. Yeah, they're huge. You can't even hug a bitch. So it's like, okay, I got an Escalade. You think I should have the exact same amount of suds as you do with a Honda Civic? Do you think at the end of the week we should have the same suds? Do you think that your Civic should not have to be washed less than that big ass Escalade I got that's kicking up dust? It's catching dust that ain't even meant for it. That's what an Escalade doing. The fucking dirt is supposed to hit your Civic. My Escalade jump up like Michael Jordan and catch it.
Yeah, you jump in the Escalade and the Escalade goes down a couple feet. You already know you're gonna fuck.
Again, I don't have no problem with fat chicks like that. It's just hard to be seen in public with them, but I enjoy laying up with them. So it's something weird about them. I said, man, I hate these fat chicks, but man, you lay up with a big old fat bitch, you feel love. Right?
You know with you, all right? Like, go home, homie.
Right.
You say it like that. It just sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta clean yourself up, lady. You know you that big. Let me tell you something. I was sleeping with this fat girl. Shout out to the people over on over Telegram. I think I'm gonna show that to y'all. I was sleeping with this fat girl, and this is not an exaggeration. It took me 5 minutes to find her vagina.
Oh my God.
I thought I was in it. I was in a fat roll. I thought I was in it.
He lied. This is a joke.
She's 600 pounds.
Listen, this was a big old bitch. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know exactly how much she weighed.
But she walked?
No, she could, but you know, it's just funny. Like every time she walked, you'd hear.
I'm gonna counter that, Melissa. We would fucking mamas.
And they're like, oh, I can't even fucking get out of here.
But it feels awesome, don't it, when you finally get it? It does. I ain't even gonna lie. It does. It's big old bitch. But and I'm not trying to put them down. It's just, you know, and then they have these dimples all over the place, and they don't really have a nice shape. But when they bend over, it look like they do, because it look like they have a big ass. And then when they stand up straight, it's just wide.
You know, the ones that got no stomach, the ones with tight hips, the ones with the big thighs, like shit, it's a red bill right here.
Right, because I've seen some really big thigh women, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just a thigh guy. I find that sexy. That's why these BBL girls, I don't get them. Like, who finds that attractive? With this girl with these skinny legs and this weird shape behind. Who finds that attractive?
Different strokes for different folks. I do. I hate when
I do.
And then you take shit off, goes all the way straight. I was like, fuck.
Yes.
Fucking got me again. And your hair's not really down.
Yeah, so and that's what we're trying to discuss, even that part. And my man Soul said he liked chicken legs and weird shapes. And you're right, everybody got their own thing, and that's what we got to stop saying. I try my best to stop. Everybody got their own thing. The fetish. Everybody got their own fetish. I have a weird fetish. It's hard for me to have sex if a camera's not there. I can't have a nigga standing there watching me do it. So the camera to me serves as a person. Yeah, so the camera serves to me as a person. I feel like a voyeur, and I like them. I like a bunch of them. I can't just have one. Like I have a bunch of cameras because it makes me feel. Yeah, it's like a bunch of people watching. It's just a thing with me. But I want to go and see Jane now. Jane doesn't have anything on her stuff, so Jane is probably a troll, ladies and gentlemen. So this won't take long at all to go ahead and block Jane, because Jane is an actual troll. Jane just made this profile to come up here and talk shit. Go ahead, Jane. Do your thing. Go ahead, Jane. Go ahead, Jane. Unmute yourself. You was putting your hands up.
What up, you crispy bald-headed punk?
Told you.
Crispy black ass.
I know. So I'm crispy black ass.
My name is Jamal. I'm from Baltimore.
But you said your name was Jane. You must be one of them confused niggas that think they're a bitch. You're trans?
Yeah, I am trans. You're trans homie, though.
You my trans homie, but you call me crispy? My trans homie wouldn't call me that. I don't have now friend that called me out my name.
I'll be real. You speak a lot of facts. I like a lot of what you say.
This dude's white.
I'm not hating. You speak facts.
I don't want you with this shit. Why I can't never just do a regular damn show? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I want y'all to come up here and talk to me. But damn, send me a representative of the black women or black folks who really can make me look bad and go ahead and call me out. This is the perfect time to do it, is it not? I'm live on my show. Yeah, think about it. I'm live on my own show. They can embarrass me on my own damn show. Make me kick you off because you whooping my ass with facts. That's how I do other people. I go on their show. I'm gonna kick your ass with facts. You're gonna kick me off because your people hear a difference of opinion that's actually fact-based. I'll go anywhere. My truth travels, and everybody who's speaking the truth, it should travel. That's why I love science. Science is, I figured this out, and I need to go around other scientists, show them my white paper, let them test it, and see if they can come up with the same thing, or if they critique it. In case that, boy, I love old Aunt Jemima types that want to make me some pancakes. Look, see, we showing love to fat chicks.
Yeah, man, what you mean?
Yeah, we showing love to y'all, and y'all rarely get me to show some love. I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's some big old chicks. I just lay up under this fat chick. At first, I was. And listen, when the first time I saw a fat bitch naked, I'll tell y'all exactly what happened. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. I didn't think that I could get my dick between them thighs. At first, I didn't think my dick would be long, but I stumbled. And the next thing I did was fall on this fat bitch body. She was out of shape. But I jumped on this fat hole like I was a monkey in age. Next thing I know, I was shaking and jiggling on this hole, and I survived. I survived. Hey, hey, yeah. Survive this fat bitch.
All right, y'all. I'm guessing I had said what I had to say. He done with it. I guess the rest is just to call in. He's on Rumble if y'all want to hear the rest of this show. It's definitely 3 more hours. It actually is. Because that was 4 hours. I played 1 hour and 8 minutes of it. Yeah, but that's it. Tila Tequila ain't shit. And she's trying to say God don't like black people. That's what she said. She went through all the research to come online and say that. And said God put it on her heart to say that. She couldn't just quote her. She couldn't just put it on IG stories or a TikTok verse, she had to come on and say this is why black men kill themselves and all that other shit. She ain't shit. Truth, you got anything? Actually tired. Just a tad bit.
No, I ain't got nothing for the heifer. Not nothing.
Just a tad bit. You done with Adrian?
I just got started with Adrian. I didn't know Adrian had so much going on.
I told you, I was like, I just said it's a lot. I said, man, I went through so many of these fucking videos trying to see where she was throwing shots to see it. I couldn't find none except for them two.
She was throwing shots. She just don't. I heard a couple. She was throwing shots. She just don't say her name. She don't say her name. But you gotta know. You gotta know the history, and you gotta know when you know she talking about it. You wouldn't know that. Anytime she talk about anything, she say anything like that one video she was saying, I thought you supposed to work to survive or some shit.
Yeah,
that was one
that's what
Sin.
Sin was saying, because Sin said she said that before in the video.
Yeah, and then anytime she talking about being stuck with I listened to one where she was talking about how free she was, because she was straight up
she
hooker.
said
And she can have she was talking about Sin now.
That's why Sin did say I reviewed them two videos that night.
Yeah, I'm still listening to them though. I'm still trying to get caught up.
Sell to be stanky, whatever the hell she said. Your only option is to be stanky. That's what it was.
She be throwing shots out.
Well, I'm sure you'll be the talk of the town tomorrow if you're not.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Do a live on you and say, you trying to come after Adrian.
Child, they ain't never defended Adrian before. I ain't studying none of them.
You know that's the thing. Don't be shocked.
I won't be.
Listen. They doing it. They over there. Like it's two videos, people. It's two lives.
I would give a damn. How? Listen, I'm used to it. I feel like they the paparazzi and I'm the star. We the stars and they the paparazzi.
We in the beloved seat. What's she been up to? You know what she been doing?
Nothing. I don't watch that lady. She gets on my last nerve. I mean the last one I got. I don't watch them. Somebody be asking me to. Yeah, she do. Her stuff just ain't. Her videos ain't hitting on that.
Are you calling the Carson to her?
Oh, I thought you said Be Love. Oh, I don't know. Now I ain't even seen Lee Carson.
Be Love at first.
I ain't seen Lee Carson. Is he still living?
That's what I said. Is he? Cause he ain't popped up in. I never watched his channel, but he at least would have been in somebody's chat by now. This nigga is had. Last time I heard
might be working.
He was trolling Killer.
He might be working. He might be working a real job. He'll pop up. He might be depressed since Davin. He might be depressed because Davin in the Vegas, and he might be a little depressed.
He could go visit.
Chad.
Hey, the OGs just they lost the love of this shit, man. Like, they don't want to eat no more. They don't want to eat no more.
I mean, to be honest, how long can you be a mukbanger and it's still? I'm just saying, Trey, it's eating in front of the camera. Like, how long can you do it before it just becomes, I don't know.
You eat everything.
I don't know. But that little empire right there, they falling fast. Davin the only one still trying. Well, they all trying, I guess, stay afloat, but they losing. They done lost.
Well, I'm sure
sorry.
Darius probably he could go. He got the LGBT.
I think he vlog more than he eat, but I'm not for sure because I don't really go over there. I think that somebody said that supposed to be his best friend. He got over there. Then somebody was saying that's his boyfriend.
I don't think Nate gonna let no nigga in the house. I don't think he going that far.
Darius living on his own in Chicago.
Oh, did not know this. I don't watch these people.
In Boys Town or something like that. Do Chicago have a Boys Town or something?
I'm probably do. A little gay
I think that's what somebody told me. Destiny, where Darius live in Chicago?
I don't know. I just know it's in Chicago.
I think he live in the gay part or something.
The gay,
yeah, that's his boyfriend. That ain't no goddamn roommate. That's his boyfriend.
You done had all this. You done had him as a friend all this time. Now, you gonna bring him on. Now that you done came out talking about your best friend. Boy, that is your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's his boyfriend. He ain't find no roommate in Chicago that damn quick. Unless it was somebody from wherever the fuck they were staying at.
I don't watch enough to know for real.
But yeah, he probably could do more just because he's younger than all of them and he got the LGBT thing going. Plus, and his mom he loves, so he could string about
Disney, tell the people, hey, say hey.
Hey,
Disney getting on my nerve, child. I'm finna go here, I'm finna hang up on her. Hi.
I said, good. Where's some more, Destiny?
She not gonna worry me. Destiny is spoiled right, and every time she don't get her way, she come crying to me.
what is wrong with that?
She come crying to me. Tell me, I ain't gonna tell y'all what she mad about. I ain't
Stop
gonna tell
telling all her business.
Then you want me to tell your business?
Don't tell my business. Y'all in my business. Don't do it.
Girl, you got no business. Put her business in the streets like that. That's not right.
Oh Lord have mercy, child.
All right, y'all. We up out this thing.
I see y'all sometime tomorrow, peeps. Love y'all. All right, Trey.
All right.
State gang, the mob, true sippers. We in too deep. Money boy, trade. Money boy, trade. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them bread. 100 round shooters on deck. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is diamonds and bands on my neck. Jacking my friend. Pour up before, pop me an X. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm lit. Stay with the bag, I'm cashing them bread. 100 round shooters on deck. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is diamonds and bands on my neck. Jacking my friend. Pour up before, pop me an X. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm lit. It's a go 10 and 4, it's a bed. On the ground, about to cook me a jet. Niggas mad when I stun and I flip. With precision, I'm gripping the jet. Burn a burn while I'm gripping the net. No dealings, I jump on some test. I'm a dog, it's a shame on my mess. Go hard and shout out to my ex. Play if I move it on to the net. Out in Brooklyn, course I was the net. I'm shining, I'm blessed. Like a chicken that runs with a bread. Yeah, be talking shit with some jet. Take it simple with Yankees and Mets. High fiving with guys in it. Don't ego, my life is the shit. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them bread. 100 round shooters on deck. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is diamonds and bands on my neck. Jacking my friend. Pour up before, pop me an X. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm lit. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them bread. 100 round shooters on deck. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is diamonds and bands on my neck. Jacking my friend. Pour up before, pop me an X. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm lit. I get it, I'm gon' pull off in a hurry. First you track, I said into my stripping. No time to kick it, I'm busy, I'm working. I just suspended, I'm still out here serving. 30s and green, kiss out the lane. Pulling up train, on machine. Infrared beam, carbon 15. Money boy trade, that with no wing. My bottoms is red, Robert's the green. Hold on my body, I feel like a king. Go to one center, course I watch a king. Real rich and wanna put up for the team. Fuck your opinion, that's all that I strain. I was 14 when I had a dream. Dollar sign, go for the green. Pop me a bean. Swaggin', I'm fresh and I'm clean. Feeling like Jordan, I'm wearing Supreme. Rolling up, smoking Supreme. Infrared beam. Carbon 15. Precise like a surgeon, I won't miss a thing. 24/7, I'm flat with no